everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we are going to be drawing some holiday Christmas gnomes. I love drawing gnomes this time of year, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a scene. I am going to draw with my colored pencils, which are a whole bunch of different brands. Artex I use a lot. I also have the Faber-Castell. I have every brand you can imagine, but anyone's will do. And I'm most likely going to be using acrylic markers. The ones I have on hand are these ones called Enemy, just for some coloring. And then I think that will be it. I don't think I'm going to use markers or anything, so we're just going to jump in. Anyone can do this. You just follow along, and step by step we're going to create a really cute Christmas scene, and I hope you join me. Okay, we are going to start by drawing 3 different gnomes. And the easiest way to explain how to draw a gnome is this is how I do it. I draw a circle for the nose, and then I draw 2 bigger circles right next to the nose for the cheeks of the gnome. And you're gonna see what I'm talking about. So the smaller circle, and then 2 bigger ones, and those are the cheeks. Then we are going to sort of, let's see, we're going to draw the beards, because the gnomes have the beards, but you can draw like a mustache like this, and then you can just draw a messy little beard, and that is super, super easy. So you've mapped out the nose, the mustache, and the beard, and then what we're going to do is we're going to map in the hat. So we're just going to draw like a little line here. And this is going to be the top of the gnome's hat. You can kind of see that. We don't want to see the eyes. I mean, we can if we want, but I'm not doing eyes today. And then we're going to just draw however you want these little gnomes to look. I kind of want to draw a messy hat. So this little guy's hat is tipping over. And I'm just going to draw a messy little pom-pom at the end of it. Now, when we color this in, we're going to play around with it a bit. Again, perfection is not required when it comes to drawing. This is just for fun, and you can do whatever you want with this. But I like to draw my little gnomes, and then when I use the markers on top of it, it just brings it to life. Now, the next thing you're going to do is draw a circle. This is his little body. So it's just another circle. You can make it as big or as long as you want. It really doesn't matter because you're making it your own. So his arms are going to be here, right? I'm just drawing his arms in. He's just a round little gnome. And I'm going to draw mittens for him. And you can kind of see him quickly coming to life. The other thing I really like with gnomes is you just draw their little feet, little half circles for his feet. And you've got yourself a gnome. And it's all just playing around with that, but I always start with those circles. Let's do another one. I'll back it out. We're gonna have should I have 3 gnomes? Let's have a gnome. I was gonna do 3, but now I'm thinking I'm just gonna draw some lines here, because this is a Christmas scene or a wintry scene, so there's going to be snow there, okay? And then I'm going to draw a tree in the background, and a tree is just a series of triangles. And again, when you color them in, you can really bring it to life. So we've got a tree in the background because maybe he's in the woods. I don't know why. This is just my little gnome. And again, just a series of triangles. I really like how he looks. Maybe this will be an evening scene. Maybe we'll do a little star on the tree. You can really do it however you want. You can even add like decorations. I'm kind of thinking, again, let's continue with our little cat theme. Maybe our little gnome will have a cat. You can add whatever you want. You don't have to add the cat, but I feel like I'm on a cat roll. So let's just get this little kitty in here, hanging out with the gnome. And give him a tail. Okay. Oh, I really like the way this is looking. How adorable is that? Okay, now we're going to color this in. Now you can color it in with colored pencils, whatever you want. I'm just going to use my acrylic markers because I really love my acrylic markers. I'm going to grab whatever color I want to color in the little nose. This is just the beginning. I'm coloring sort of the whole thing, but you can use whatever colors you want. His cheeks. I'm going to make his cheeks a little more pink after. But I'm just sort of, there we go. I'm liking how he's looking. I am going to add some red to his hat. I have another video on how to draw gnomes. It was one of my very first YouTube videos, so if you're interested in that, I will leave a link in the description of this video. And if you're following my Facebook page, which is Krista Irene Art, feel free. I'm going to post this picture on the Facebook page, and you can comment underneath and share your artwork. So just leave a comment with a picture underneath. I'd love to see your artwork that you drew along with me, so feel free to do that. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. I'm going to keep the whole theme. This guy's going to be all in red. Except for his mittens and his boots. So I'm just coloring him in. He's adorable. I think I might want, what I did the last time with the cat was, I'm just gonna make him have like a wreath around his neck, or her, the kitty. So I'm gonna get that in there first. And for the beard for this guy, I'm gonna use a gray so that it doesn't look too white, but I'm gonna use different color grays and then add some white to it, but getting that mustache in there. And we can add depth with different shades of gray in the beard after. You can even add like hair if you want, but I think I'm just gonna keep it like this. I think he looks really cute. Do this right now. Kind of have them matching. This would make a great Christmas card or Christmas artwork that you could display. Okay, so we've got that. Maybe I'll get the tree in, and I'm gonna keep this simple. I like keeping my colors so that they match throughout the painting or drawing. Now, you saw that I mapped in the tree, but I don't necessarily color it the way I drew it. I kind of like those white marks. And I'll go over it again and again. I like the way that tree looks. And now we're going to go on to the next. And again, you can be using colored pencils. I'm not coloring the whole train because I want there to be snow coming out, so we'll leave that. But I'm going to get a different color green. This is going to be the snow, and it's just a light blue, but we will do some different shades after, but I'm just sort of putting in all my colors. And I'm going to keep his eyes simple. A lot of times I try to do like real cat eyes, but I don't like it as much as I like my cute little... Oh, I think he looks adorable. Looks kind of cute. And for the beard, we are going to add a little more gray. Sometimes you just want to add a little shadow, like on one side, to create a little bit of depth. And then a little bit more there. And then maybe put some ornaments on the kitty. And now we're going to add some more details to this tree. I think the tree's looking good. Okay, so we've got the tree, a little more detail. And I am going to add some decorations to it. Oh, I think that looks better. Okay, everything doesn't have to be the same. I might add a few more leaves here. Okay, I think that's looking good. And now we're gonna add some shadow to where the snow is. And I gotta shut my door. And I'm just trying to give the illusion of like a shadow again. Just some different blue because it's snowing. And snow a lot of times will have a blue shade to it. And if you're coloring on white, then you do want to have blue for the snow. I kind of like the way this looks. I do want to add some yellow to that tree. I'm liking how that's looking so far. I kind of wonder if you can add like, maybe it looks like there's lights on the tree. So I'm just tapping without being trying to get it too perfect. I kind of want it so that when you're looking at it, it gives you the illusion of lights or decorations. Sometimes too, you can go over your sketchbook with actual acrylic paint and the red will really pop, that red and yellow. Or you can draw your ornaments on the edge right here and you can see it's not as dark as when I just drew on top of it. What I'm going to do is I have this glitterific folk art. It's supposed to be, it says it's acrylic paint, but to me it's like glue. It's like glitter glue. And I'm going to add it to the tree just to make the tree pop. You could use this to make a gift or a Christmas card, or just sometimes I'll do stuff like this on a canvas and then display it at Christmas so that I have like Christmas artwork. I think a lot of people go to the store and they buy Christmas artwork, but you can really just do something like this and make your own. And it's really fun to bring it out during the holidays. What you could even do is color this like a dark blue and put some stars in the sky. That would look really cute too. But this was super fun. Again, I'm going to take a photo of this and put it on my Facebook page. And I'd love for you to comment underneath with a photo of your artwork if you drew along with me. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope you have a wonderful day and happy sketching.